successful people under one roof. A lot of you cannot feel the impact of what's going on in our market today. Let me just say is that if you've been homesteading for some time, you've got yourself a deal. For those new people that joined us back 04, 05 in the housing market, those are the people that are really hurting today, and this bubble of people is passing through time. It says here, despite the recent slowdown and development and price reductions on some existing properties, well, on all properties, folks. And that little piggy bank that you've been living in for the last 3 or 4 years has depreciated about 30%. Imagine that. Okay, one variable we could have controlled was taxes. That was out of our hands. It was all up to the deal makers up in Tallahassee, if you will. But the one variable was property tax. The one variable was property tax, and it's been mentioned in some literature that the millage rate over the last couple of years has been cut down 25%. Well, whoop-de-doo. That means nothing compared to the values having gone up 106%, and the tax rate being set accordingly. So there's a little bit of a shell game going on there regarding reductions. The point is that the Florida that I knew, and the Hernando County that I knew, is no longer affordable to my children. That was part of my game plan, part of the American dream for coming here in the first place. Warmer climate, less pressure, lower taxes, more affordable housing. And now my kids from New Hampshire cannot come here. They can't join me, nor can my grandkids. How many of you feel that this is not the Florida, this is not the Hernando County you knew just 3 years ago? How many of you can feel that in your businesses and that of your neighbors that they're hurting because from being the American dream and being the envy of Florida 3 years ago, we now rank the highest in unemployment? Here's one adage. You cannot tax your way into prosperity. And a lot of folks that have been sitting up on the board don't get that because they've never had to manage a payroll. They've never had responsibility or a job being paid higher than what they have been paid over the past 4 years. So it's a difficult job, and nice people finish last. It's going to take somebody that's tough. It's going to take somebody that recognizes to get people back into housing, where you have the average person in Hernando County that is not working for government grossing $28,500 a year, and those that work in government gross with medical benefits, this is the average, $51,000. There's a great disparity there, isn't it? And it's time that we narrow that down and get government right-sized. Cut spending, cut taxes, and create the economic environment for us to prosper. Government follows the economy, not vice versa. We don't give government the opportunity, and government can't do a thing for us unless we are fertile as a field for prosperity to begin with. I thank you very, very much for giving me a listen this morning, and look for your vote in the primary. Thank you.